This is Engadget. Here's what's happening in the world of technology. It's Wednesday, March 1st. When President Joe Biden signed the CHIPS and Science Act into law in 2022, it put $52 billion in tax credits and funding on the table to help bolster the semiconductor industry in the U.S., with $39 billion specifically earmarked for semiconductor manufacturing incentives. Now we're starting to see how that initiative is going to play out. The Biden administration has officially launched the first CHIPS for America funding opportunity, laying out the application process for projects to construct, expand, or modernize commercial facilities for the production of leading-edge current generation and mature node semiconductors. The first funding opportunity is the key word here. At the start, CHIPS for America is specifically looking to fund projects that align with the program's vision for success that seeks to have a number of leading-edge logic fabrication facilities and DRAM chip manufacturers by the end of the decade, as well as hitting specific production capacity goals for current generation and mature node semiconductors. The program plans to offer more funding opportunities for R&D and manufacturing equipment facilities at a later date. Applications for those programs won't launch until late spring and fall of 2023, but the CHIPS Program Office is open to receiving statements of interest from hopeful applicants. The program also includes strict guardrails for how funding is used. Applicants who are awarded CHIPS funding will be prohibited from using the payments for stock buybacks or to pay out dividends, and payments will be tied to meeting specific milestones. It'll be a while before the first recipients of CHIPS funding are announced, but hopeful projects can begin submitting applications on March 31st, 2023. And the Super Mario Bros. Movie is bumping up its release date. The animated adventure will now open on April 5th in over 60 markets. It was previously slated for April 7th. Giving the movie a 5-day opening over Easter weekend is an old Hollywood trick that could help pad its initial earnings and lead to marketing-friendly headlines touting its early success. The film stars the voices of Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, and Jack Black as Bowser. It was initially scheduled to release in December, but Illumination and Nintendo announced early last year they were pushing it back to this April. Throughout April and May, the movie will release in 10 additional Southeast Asian, Middle Eastern, and Eastern European markets. Japan's release is timed to coincide with the Golden Week holidays on April 28th. The movie will mark Mario's first big-screen starring role since 1993's ill-fated Super Mario Bros., starring Bob Hoskins as Mario and John Leguizamo as Luigi, which bombed at the box office but became something of a so-bad-it's-good cult classic in later years. Before that, children of the late 80s and early 90s enjoyed the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, a live-action/animated series starring Captain Lou Albano and Danny Wells. The upcoming Mario film could be a barometer for audiences' appetites for video game movies. Hollywood adaptations of gaming IPs have a long track record of rightfully bombing with box offices and critics. Still, HBO's excellent The Last of Us series has been a notable exception that Nintendo and Illumination would love to continue on the big screen. If you want to catch the latest tech news as it's happening, check out Engadget.com or tune in again every weekday.
Spoken Layer.